Okay, time for a new video, and whether you are somebody new to my channel or you are returning to my channel to watch this video, it is greatly appreciated. As always, I'm filming this video in one go, therefore I apologise in advance if I stumble over my words going forwards, and indeed if the quality of this video is fairly poor as well. If there's any lag, anything like that at all, sadly it cannot be helped, and hopefully it is not too much of an issue for you. This is yet another Eurovision 2021 related video here on my channel, and another sort of reaction video too, because earlier today another country joined the party for the upcoming Eurovision Song Contest, which is scheduled to take place 2 months from now at the Ahoy in Rotterdam in the Netherlands, and that country is Poland. And I'm about to listen to the Polish entry for 2021 in full and then give you my thoughts. The video is on the official Eurovision YouTube channel. I'm going to get to it in just a moment, but a little bit of history regarding Poland in the contest. Debuted in 1994 and finished second, which is still one of the best results by a debuting nation in the contest's history. That song was Tony Ja, a big ballad, performed by Edyta Górniak. Many mid-table results, and then 7th in 2003. And then there was a rather barren spell between 2005 and 2011. The only grand final appearance for Poland in that time was in Belgrade in 2008, when For Life by Isis Guy finished joint last. You might remember her. She was this very tanned woman in a blue dress. It was a ballad. Anyway, took a few years out, came back in 2014 with Donatan and Cleo at the helm, and that song ended up being quite sensually performed, I guess. It did very well in the public half of the results, less so with the juries, 14th overall. 2 years later, or rather 3 years later, no, 2 years later, sorry, 2016 in Stockholm, Michal Szpak with Colour of Your Life, a fairly ordinary ballad in many ways, but third in the public half of the results, didn't do well at all with the juries, finished 8th overall, which is Poland's third best result so far during their time as a participating nation in the contest. Anyway, didn't qualify in 2018 with Light Me Up, didn't qualify in 2019 in Tel Aviv with Tulia and Fire of Love. Had last year's contest gone ahead, it would have been Alicja with Empires, which was a very credible entry, very promising young female musician with a great voice. And then, of course, the contest was cancelled. Alicja is not back, which I have to say is quite disappointing. Maybe she didn't want to do it. Maybe the broadcaster just didn't want her and they wanted to go with something different. Whatever the reasons, it's not her. This time around, it's Rafał, and the song is called The Ride. Now, Rafał is 39 years of age. He's from Warsaw. Rafał Brzozowski. My pronunciation probably not the best there. He became known through participating in the first season of The Voice of Poland in 2011. Did he win it? I shall check. Let's have a look. Did he win? He didn't win, looking at this. But anyway, that's how he became somewhat well known. He's released 5 albums, but not for several years, and a whole bunch of singles as well since 2012. He did try to represent Poland with Sky Over Europe a couple of years ago. I think he might have been the runner-up in the national final that year. Anyway, The Ride. I have the official video in front of me ready to go. It's not looking too good before I've hit play. 8,000 dislikes, 5,600 likes, and just over 175,000 views. Well, I'll be totally honest with you, and I will give you my brief thoughts at the end of listening to this. The music video doesn't really matter much, it's the song that matters more. Here we go. If there's any lag, apologies. The Polish entry. Now, he looks like quite a smooth operator with his suit and glasses. There he is. Ooh, look at this. He's joined by a bunch of other men. Ooh. It's got this sort of mysterious pop vibe. His voice feels quite polished here. Ride of your life. Women in pink outfits now. You know what this reminds me of? Him standing there with all of these guys in similar outfits. It reminds me of that scene in the second Matrix movie where Neo is fighting all of the agents. They all look the same. That's what it makes me think of. Anyway, this song so far isn't too bad. I'm not a huge fan of the instrumentation, actually. Just lacking something. But anyway. Falling a bit flat. Yeah, they're sort of performing down this corridor with neon lights. Yeah, it's got this sort of 80s synth sound. We've had it a lot this year. It's just lacking. Yeah, the chorus is just a little bit underwhelming. It's not as impactful as you'd like it to be. I don't really know if I like his voice. Then again, you've just got to wait for the live performance, really. Don't really know if I like the lyrics either, but who really cares about them? Yeah, I don't really know what to make of it as a whole. I mean, we're coming up to the end. It hasn't really built up much. It's almost as if it's trying to be the UK entry, but not quite reaching those highs, maybe. Oh, it ends quite abruptly too. Well, that is the Polish entry for Eurovision 2021, The Ride by Rafał. Really don't know what else to really add to what I've already said. The live vocals are going to have to be great. His voice did sound a little bit auto-tuned and a little bit too polished there. But that's a really minor thing anyway. Music video itself was fine. It didn't really grip me at all, but it was alright. I just wanted a bit more power. Something a bit catchier. Something a little bit more wow about this song, and it never came. So I can sort of understand why people aren't really responding to this too positively so far. It's not awful. It's not an awful song, but it's not a great song either. I do wonder if this is going to be a qualifier. At this moment in time, I would say no. Lots of people in the comments saying that this is the Polish equivalent of Blinding Lights by The Weeknd. A slight similarity, perhaps. Some people are saying that this is not our choice. So clearly a couple of Polish individuals unhappy that this was an internal selection and not Alicja. So maybe a bit of controversy brewing under the surface. Yeah. Probably it won't even get to the finals. Poor Alicja, someone took her chance. Was it TVP, the Polish broadcaster? This comment here, Poles apologise for this representative of the pro-government television. We have much better singers in our country. I'll be honest, part of me thought that Margaret was going to be internally chosen, because heavens above, that is the artist who should be representing Poland at some point, if you ask me. But anyway, it is Rafał. It is the ride. If I had to give it a mark out of 10, probably only a 5 at this point. I will listen to it again because there will be a blog post soon, but I might hold off on typing that until the Latvian song is out, which I believe is called The Moon is Rising, and I think that's released this evening. Looking forward to that. We also have, I've got my whiteboard here, Iceland. Now that song has been leaked online. I haven't listened to it though. But Iceland are slipping down the odds, I believe, so maybe it's not that amazing. Georgia's song is coming at some point. Azerbaijan. Malta is going to be on Monday, I believe, so they are going to be the last country to reveal their song. Will it be the best one of this year's contest? We wait and see, saving the best for last. And then Sweden. Melfest is tomorrow. It's very likely to be Erik Saade or Tusse. I don't think it's going to be Dotter. I'd love it to be her, but I don't think it will be. And then, of course, Clara Klingenström is coming up on the rails, and that really would be quite the story. But Sweden sending a song in Swedish. Can't see that happening myself, can you? So, yeah, Poland. Not bad, not brilliant. I feel quite on the fence about it. Looking at the other songs in that first half of the second semi-final, Iceland, Greece, San Marino, Serbia, Moldova, Poland sandwiched in between those. It's bye-bye, I'm afraid. Try again next year. But let me know your thoughts. Maybe you think this is absolutely fantastic. In which case, leave a comment. Much appreciated. Links in the description, as always, to my other social media pages. Hopefully the quality wasn't too bad, and I'll be back soon, no doubt, listening to the Latvian song on camera. And we've only got a few more countries to go. Switzerland are the favourites, I believe, at this moment in time. What do you think of that? Until next time, take care of yourselves. Bye for now.